We live just now. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Happy People TV Orlando Pirates fan channel. Big 3 podcast. We are here on a Monday night. This might be the latest we've ever started. I have no idea, but Temba seems to agree. Mr. Coach looks like he's agreeing also. And Khoto is like, anytime is tea time for me. I can see him. Hey, Bafetu, just one more time. Big 3 podcast here, Bafetu. We've got Vegeta representing the very happy Jabulile Amakosi. We've got Temba representing those who go from strength to strength, and they are Mamelodi Sundowns. Still got 2 tournaments on the air, in front of them. And I've got Mr. Coach, the technical director of the Happy People TV, Orlando Pirates fan channel. My fellow Paganeers, keep on lapum fit. Out in Kruntuin before.
I'm asking myself, whose damn idea is this Big 3 show anyway, man? Why are we even here? We don't need this. What's this for?
There's so much content to
That's the
Mr.
story
Coach.
of how I feel.
Mr. Temba.
Big up to you, bro.
Big business as usual is what I can say for you. And the people whose back you are on. How are you doing this Monday?
Bro, I'm fine. I'm okay, man. I'm doing very well. I said to you, we'll get the job done. Even though there's a chance of us, bottling the league. The guys understand that, bro, we can't afford to just not win the league. Already, we've been scammed, robbed by that shameless guy there. But that shameless guy, they robbed us to the final.
Yeah.
Pained me. It's pained me. Still paid me.
Yeah.
It's too much. Man talks too much. So for me, I think I'm happy. At least we get to play the league. And you could say we just need to just win a game and the league is ours. And CAF Champions League, guys. I'm still in the final as well.
Okay. I guess I know how you're doing. Who's that guy over there? Vegeta Sama. Vegeta Sama. Vegeta Sama. How are you doing, Chief? How are you?
Before I even get to you guys, let me address this one because he's still crying still today. Did you even open a police case, Chief? Because you know what's funny? Since the inception of this show, and rightly so, I've been humble. Even during the games, you guys can testify. You've seen the comments. And then you come here and say, I've been talking. No, Mr. Temba, you started this, okay? I was being humble and being humiliated and you enjoying. It was nice. Remember, 2-on-1. And I said, Temba, I dare you to lose that semi-final. I dare you. What did you do? You dared to lose it. Look at your life now. Now you're busy there, 10-1. Opening cases.
Bro, you robbed me, man. But
let me ask you a question. Who passed my player to score the goal? Was it my player or was it a Sundowns player?
Vegeta.
Exactly. Don't even go far.
Go. I'm talking about I'm talking about the offside.
But who started the comeback, Mr. Temba? Mr. Temba, who started the comeback? Was it not you?
It's all right.
So Sundowns want to be so good that they want to beat themselves. That's your problem. You want to even beat yourself. That's how good
you want to be the ones to beat yourselves.
But anyway, Mr. Temba, I beat you. Then I told my other neighbors, my ancestors. I don't even call them my neighbors because we have been birthed from them. So guys, I know my team. Anything can happen. We've got 2 derbies, and Lord have mercy. If we're gonna win one, let it be the one where I'm lifting. so I can see
Jump
this.
it. Yeah.
Did you guys enjoy the victory last week? I didn't.
Huh?
I
Yeah,
didn't.
for nothing
and
points.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I beat Paris, then what? Because I can't beat Chipa, I can't beat Poloko. Top 8 is a myth. So it's fine. You can take the 3 points. Paris fans were happy. Man was doing gorilla celebration after scoring against. It's okay. I said, as long as we win the important one. And look, I said it'll either be a draw or penalties. And this team said, nah, but we're not doing that. We're giving you 2-1. And I
Not
can't
the
believe
team, Mr. Ref. Be honest, coach.
You see these people who are shocked when I tell them the
Don't
tactics.
say the team. Say, I don't
Let me go back to Tamba. Tamba, how did we beat you, or not did I tell you before we even beat you? I said we're going to rob you like our ancestors.
Yeah.
It happens, you get surprised. Then I told my ancestors, I said, guys, we read your book. We're going to do it. We're going to see Rob. We are going to be parents. We are going to be the sea robbers on the day. We are parents.
Yo,
Then
in
I
the
enter
mud,
the chat,
bro.
but I won't lie, guys. On the day, I wasn't confident.
Hola?
It's the coach.
Kiramakosi are putting our football in SA into disrepute with this war of theirs.
Yo,
Personally, I believe we bought world peace because all of a sudden, Kaizer Chiefs fans came out of the woodworks. I'm like, how? There's this many Kaizer Chiefs fans since when? I thought you guys all.
nah, don't
Just
give me that. Don't give me that. Don't give me
All of
that.
a
You
sudden.
know they've been hiding, and you're the only one who has been, flying the flag. So you were expecting them to come out. You were like, it's safe, guys. It's safe to come out.
Guys, when we are being laughed at for wearing our Chiefs shirts on the streets,
Yeah.
it's okay. Then these victims are just showing up all of a sudden. I'm sure some of them were wearing a Pirates shirt on top of a Chiefs shirt, and they thought we're going to win with Pirates. And then at the last minute, they were like,
let me just show what's going on. They even released that picture, those 2 pictures, aka, where in the one picture he's in the Pirates shirt and the other one he's in the Chiefs shirt. It's like even he couldn't decide.
Yeah.
Yo, Mr. Coach, what's the worst banter you've seen so far?
To be honest, I didn't even have time to suffer from banter, dog. Immediately while I was still recovering, coach. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm still busy, bro. Haven't even seen enough banter. It's a mess at my club right now, dog. Can
Ish.
count too many problems. Honestly, I've just been focused on, like, especially, honestly,
Yeah.
the fact that the club statement said that the coach asked to leave a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that just shattered me, bro. Shattered me. It was like, how? So this man took us to battle with my arch rival and Pyramids, knowing very well that doesn't want to be there anymore. So,
you put it very nicely. Where did you hear these news, Mr. Coach?
Club statement, official club statement.
from Orlando Pirates.
Yeah, Hore, he wanted to leave a week ago or weeks ago. Was that part of the statement?
Yeah, to leave a couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago,
I saw your chairman said so.
The statement, it basically says, but due to the Cups. Yeah, bro. It's the official club statement. The man asked to leave a while ago.
Let me read it for you. Because I swear Koza said it. It wasn't that thing.
Hold up. I actually have it
it's-
pulled up somewhere. I wanted to display it. Let me see. But just bear with me with it. I will read it out loud. First of all, Mr. Coach, just tell me how you felt about that.
So when you guys are over your loss, like you're
Shattered,
winning.
bro. Like I said, it kind of became one of those things. How if the man wanted to leave it a long time ago, it explains why we ended up being so toothless against Kaizer Chiefs in both legs. I mean, we won in the league, bro, but that was by no means a confident display of football.
Okay, last question. Do you know exactly when this while ago or a couple of weeks ago is, oh, Mr. Coach decided to bounce. Okay. Well, with that said, let me read the statement, guys. Let me read the damn statement. I hate to do this. Orlando Pirates Football Club can confirm that head coach José Riveiro will be on the bench for the final time when he and the team host Golden Arrows on Tuesday evening. The club has granted Coach Riveiro an early release from his contract, which was originally set to run until the end of June 2025. Chairman Dr. Koza confirms Jose approached us a few weeks ago with a request to be released from his contract ahead of schedule, having signed with a new club. Given the timing, amidst the series of crucial fixtures, we believed it is best to delay his announcement until after the Nedbank Cup Final. His contribution since joining the club has been immense. We learned a lot from him, and he learned a lot from us. While we would have preferred to formally honor him with a proper send-off, we fully respect his decision to depart before the end of his tenure. Coach Riveiro leaves behind a legacy of excellence, having written his name into the history books of the club with a remarkable coaching record and a string of silverware. Speaking to OrlandoPiratesFC.com, Riveiro said, I want to express my sincere appreciation to Orlando Pirates for allowing me the opportunity to leave before the end of my contract. As someone who has never found goodbyes easy, this moment is particularly emotional for me, and no other moment is an exception. That part was a joke. I am deeply grateful to everyone at the club, from management and technical staff to the players and many individuals behind the scenes who work tirelessly to support the team. To the players, thank you for believing in the journey we shared for giving everything on the pitch. And to the supporters, when I first arrived, I challenged you to come out in your numbers and rally behind your team. You did that and more. You turned every match into a moment to remember, and your passion is something I will carry with me forever into my greener pastures, because you guys suck. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this great club's history, is how he thanked us. And the statement closes by saying, as this chapter comes to a close, we call upon the Ghost to come out in their numbers to the Orlando Stadium on Tuesday night for our Betway Premiership dead rubber against Golden Arrows to bid to play the final song on the Spanish guitar. The remaining matches of the season will be overseen by assistant coach Mandla Ncigazi, who will take charge of the team on an interim basis. He will be supported by head performance analyst Ryan Jacobs and the rest of the club's technical and support staff. This feels all too familiar. It feels just like when we announced him actually coming in. I wasn't convinced then, and I can see why now. Because the first statement that they released, it had an opinion to it, Like, it was like, oh, yeah, we're saying this early because we didn't want anybody to be surprised when, it happens and it's so sudden. So we're just doing a courtesy by telling you guys early so that we have a chance to look for a new coach. I don't know if at that time when I was reading it, I felt as if they were either trying to protect themselves or they were trying to protect the coach. I felt like they were actually trying to protect the coach. Darn it. Vegeta, Temba, you guys can have at it. He has fired your coaches, both of y'all, and now he has fired himself. Nobody could fire him. He has fired himself, and you guys apparently have benefited. Temba gets to get to a final without me, and Vegeta gets to lift. Yeah, there he goes.
Ish.
And I heard the streets are saying Navi might be gone. And I read Kaizer Mochaung Jr.'s statement. It doesn't convince me. They want to fire that guy, bro. I'm so happy. So me, I'm just winning. Blessings. We thank you, Jose, and the league. And like we thank the league. You guys did the right thing. You beat this guy. But anyway, going back to Pirates now. This is giving 50 Shades of Arsenal this announcement. How do you lose a game and then the next day, he wants to leave early? What is this, brother? Why are you running to? At least close the chapter and then go to your new job. It's not like you can do anything now. It's not like your new club. You're not gonna start the season now, Chief. You've got a preseason. You've got a lot of things you can do with your new club. What is this? You know what? Arsenal loses, they release a new kid, like Man United.
Yep,
Man United do the same thing. When they lose, they bring out a new kid.
Like they also announced a deal agreed. Yeah, but it's a deal agreed.
Bruh, if I was Ivan, I would have slapped that guy, bruh, and said, Chief, what do you think you are, bruh? This is South Africa. How are you telling me in the middle of a season you want to go and then us we must do PR things now to salvage this situation?
Nice.
Now the players are not going to be in the right state of mind. Chief, finish your job and then you can go. And then when you leave, we can do it the right way. This is not the right way to leave, Chief. And then you ask fans after losing a final. This is the worst part. You just lost the cup and then you're telling people to come out for the last dance. Are you sick in your head, bruh? Go down to the new team.
Honestly, for me, I don't know what I would say because before even the final, we had the rumor that he's going to leave. I had it that was like 2 weeks ago. But on paper, he has a contract till June. And in my own opinion, man, a contract should be honored. It should be honored.
At least.
So if there's a chance whereby you came in, or if this statement that came out today, it should have came out just before the final.
That's Mr. Coach. Mr. Coach, what's wrong? Okay, let me just mute you.
That's Mr. Coach. Mr. Coach, what's wrong?
Okay, yeah, carry on.
Okay, let me just mute.
Like I was saying, like the club should have announced it sooner that he wants to leave the club. If they had a mutual agreement, they should have, like he said on the article, that he informed them they should allow him leave early. And I get that. I understand that and I respect that. So the reason I will not really blame the coach is because he actually spoke to the club, and I'm sure there were people, maybe the CEO, the board of directors, he spoke to them. I believe they should have actually communicated more faster with the fans. And they did not do so. Like you said, what they are doing basically there is trying to protect themselves.
True.
To make it look as if it just came out all of a sudden and just say, well, let's go. But whereas people like I've heard about it like 2 weeks back.
Yeah.
And now he said it to them, to them. So they should have put this statement out before even the final. Yeah. So the fans get ready and they know, okay, yes, this is what is happening. Because for me, no matter what happens, the players, if they want to lock in to win a game, they should do so. I don't think someone should be motivating anybody. You want to win titles for yourself as well, for your own pride. So me, I would say the club, they've handled this. They've handled it really badly. If they knew that the manager was going to leave the club 2 weeks before now, he has said it, they should have communicated with the club sooner.
Yes.
Bro, this guy is shameless.
So this is what happened. I think what happened is that okay, you know what? I can't even say what happened. Why? Because I have so many questions to ask. And I think the main question is this. Why do you want to leave before your contract is over? Why do you still you know what it looks like? For me, this is like you said, Temba, you honor your flipping contract, okay? You honor your contract, first things first. So, are you telling me that, and this is going to take me to a different stream for Pirates when it comes to us being a stepping stone club, because now he's treating us like a stepping stone. Because it's like, if he didn't care about his trophies that he can still get at the rest of the season, what does it mean? It means he didn't want them. First of all, it means he didn't want them. Why didn't he want them? Because he already got what he wanted. And what did he want? He wanted a better job elsewhere.
But what's the other job? Do we know what club it is, bro? Because
Apparently, Al Ahly are the rumors.
the way he's running there,
I think
bro.
that's been signed, man.
It's
I
either,
think that-
yeah.
I think he has signed the contract already. Yeah.
As Al Ahly,
Yeah, apparently,
fired their
no,
guy.
that's what the statement says. The statement does say that he signed. So they don't say with who, they just say he asked to leave early because he was signed early. So, it does sometimes happen that you have your new job and then they're like, can you start tomorrow? Those ones. And it's like, hold on now. I still got to get my things together. And then he was basically like, I can start tomorrow, but I don't think they're going to take it too well. So give me a chance kind of thing. And then I don't know if it's a cruel move or whose move it was behind the scenes to either make him feel better about leaving or make him feel worse about staying. I don't know. But it just sounds like he was poached successfully to the point where, guys, he was just wearing a regular black t-shirt on that final. Khotso, did you notice that?
I did.
Have you ever seen Jose serious with just a regular black t-shirt?
And I pointed it out. I think in the chat, I said, bro, why is my coach look like he raided the Kaizer Chief shop?
Yeah.
And your guy is just pulling up in normal attire, bro.
Huh?
Because our coach literally had the Kaizer Chiefs with Nedbank Final on the back. And your
Yeah,
guy is just
yeah.
like, oh, it's another game. I said,
I'm not sure. I mean, what is that? Bro, it's not just a better job. It comes with a better pay. Because in Africa, he will be the highest coach earning. Like in Africa, he's going to be the highest coach.
Yeah, if you coach Al Ahly, you're usually the highest paid, yeah.
So Al Ahly is where he's gonna go to.
he better not come through OR Tambo again because he will be 2-foot tackled. This was nasty work, bro.
Bro, but honestly,
Hey, support him for the last time. Come out in your numbers. Come out in my numbers, Washanya.
Oh,
Oh,
what, bro? How
For
about
treason.
you win the
Oh.
second star? How about you win Nedbank? Shout out to Kaizer Chiefs, though. How about you win the Nedbank at least, and then we will come say goodbye, bro. You are daydreaming about another club.
hey,
It's like being cheated on, and then they want to divorce you while they're cheating. Chief, at
hey,
least finish my
and
thing
still want their money.
and still want their man. Finish my thing and then go to your person, Chief. What are you doing, bro?
I can't remember what Chola. No, this one have come out in your numbers, ne? That one is, I don't know who they are or who they want the party to be between us or Jose.
No, it's a PR thing. They
They
want
say
Yeah.
what they have to say.
no,
It's
but
PR.
also they wanted to make it look like on the day, oh, the fans still love the coach. He's got so it's a PR thing. If the stadium is empty-ish for Pirates, because I still think people will go. But if it's empty-ish for Pirates, then it looks sour. Like, oh, okay, the Pirates fans feel how you
it's
feel.
sour, all right.
You get me? I don't
So I
care.
think
Me,
maybe the
game,
news
nothing.
was going to come out that he's already been signed. And then from there, the rumors were going to be out by the game. So they thought, let's get in front. Let's get ahead of this. Let us control the narrative. And let's even make them celebrate it. Yeah, I feel mugged off, gents. I know it's weird for me being a Pirates creator to only be finding out now, but I think it's even better for people just to see my natural reaction. And I'm gutted. I'm gutted because now I feel like second best. I feel like I was having this stepping stone narrative in my head for a while, but here they are showing me the truth, showing me the damn truth that I know. Yeah, we're kind of a stepping stone, and we kind of like it, KB. They don't feel embarrassed about it. Like, imagine how Motsepe would feel. In fact, I remember he did not feel good about
Man.
about Pito just jumping ship. He wanted it to be by his terms, if I remember correctly.
He
But
doesn't-
Ronawi
he
seems
doesn't
satisfied.
like it.
Huh?
Tsipe doesn't like it even when players want to leave, bro. Like that man, bro. But that's billionaire mindsets. What can we say, bro? That's what I'm
Bro.
saying. Me, if I was Dr. Ivan, bro, I'm 2 foot tackling him, bro.
So, Mr. Coach is in the comments. Mr. Coach, I think you will agree with me. If any of y'all go back to my reaction when we bottled it against Pyramids, I was like, King. Like, as I think back to Nkota's goal on that day, I think to myself, was he scoring that to keep Jose? And then how they kept running and didn't want to secure the win? I'm thinking to myself, did they keep running to keep Jose? Was it all for Jose?
Maybe.
It's kind of like they were sabotaging him. He was sabotaging them. The more they work hard, the more he takes off the one who's about to win it for them. Al-Akhri were like, you better not win that second star for Pirates. It's not good for business. Sundowns, it's fine. Let them win. What? Because I saw complete madness on the pitch. And if this is where it comes from, I feel less crazy now. Now I feel like I'm a sane human being because I saw madness and it looked like, yep, it was madness.
I feel sorry for you guys because the way your fan base fell in love with this guy, and then this is how it ends, bro. Like, managers leave and go to clubs. That thing it's just like players. It's normal. But there's a way, especially when you are a manager or player that's loved. There's a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's either you leave on a good note, like you win stuff, because then people are not going to be angry. You did your job. Or if you feel like you're letting them down, you still honor your contract and say, guys, look, I want the club to succeed and I feel like I'm in the way. Or there's the third option. I'm doing so well. There's another team that wants me, but I still want to be here, but I'm in the middle. Still honor the guys that you are with and say, guys, I've got an offer, but let's win. Let's finish this thing the right way. He chose none of those options. He created a fourth option. He said, nah, deuces, bro.
No, Vidita, you know what? I understand what you're saying, but this guy actually communicated. It's just like what is happening with Xabi Alonso.
That is the most Real Madrid thing. I'm so glad you're using Xavi. That is the most 15-time winning. You see, when people win too much, this is what happens. Because even when they get rid of players, they don't care. These guys. I'm not. You know what? Sundowns suits you, Timber. Sundowns suits you. A soulless fan for a soulless team. You don't get it. You don't get it, bro.
Oh, bro. You know what is that? Like,
we are community clubs.
That's what you say. Because what is this, man? Like, as much as I believe this guy should be, Jose should honor his contract. But he actually communicated with the club board of directors that he wants to leave sooner, which means he has told them he wants to go. For sure, I know these guys are not going to put out the entire article, everything that happened, because they will not want to make this look like a prat. We have a situation whereby Xabi Alonso had the opportunity of going to Bayern Munich last season. He said no. He's going to stay a year. And he told Bayer Leverkusen that if Madrid comes, he's going to go.
Yeah, but
and they said, yes, we won't stand in your way.
He waited.
He waited. Now, this guy also, he did really well. Like, we cannot deny what he did. He came into that club and just turned the club to something else. So he has done really well, but he attracts interest from other clubs.
And gave us a cup. He's such a good man. He's such a humanitarian.
He went to the board. He told the board, guys, I'm having, like, they will not tell you because they want to save themselves from the shame as well, because they did not communicate it the right way to the fans. They did not. So right now, what they're doing right there is just trying to make themselves look good and make Jose look bad.
True. Because they probably pissed as hell. As hell.
But Temba, I hear it. I'm not saying there's an issue with leaving. And I don't know, he did the communicate, it's fine. But why are you slicing early, Chief? And then you're telling people to come to the stadium. Leave then. You want to go?
Rita, what we are seeing, that is what you call PR, man. Everything you see there is not from Posero. It's from I say Posero, Posero. Not for him.
It's from the
It's
club.
from the club. It's from the club. Because they know very well that if we put out the content, we put out everything that is being said, and I'm sure it will be on whereby just now won't be able to say anything. Except when he leaves, because he's still under contract. So you have to just be quiet. Maybe when he leaves, then he can say, okay, this is what happened, this is what happened. But this club, I just trying to just be like, man, guys, we are going to just be the good guy, make him look like the bad guy. That's good. Like club does PR because the fact alone, they try to defend him, try to sugarcoat everything, just tells you that they know the actual truth.
They must hire me for PR. This is not good PR.
Maybe they didn't.
This is not good PR.
It's not good PR. It's not.
They must.
Yeah.
Ivan, Dr. Ivan, I know PR. This is not. I support Man United. I know PR from top to bottom. If you fire your PR person, hire me. I will take 6 figures and nothing less.
How can you support Chiefs and want to work for Pirates? Hey man, Vegeta man.
Do you know that?
I support my family first before.
You know that already there have been talks of the possibility where the PR comes in right now.
Yes.
Rolani Mukwena. I say Rolani Mukwena. Rolani is also being said to be considered for the job.
Where did you hear this now? I mean, obviously they're gonna say that, but where do you hear this from?
I'm reading it from an article from.
That needs.
Give me the link. Give me the link.
That needs a special kind of PR, and I'll tell you why. This man, I almost said the wrong word. This man left Pirates for Sundowns for Al Ahly. So this guy just wants to come back after he squandered his wealth in Africa. You see the whole stepping stones analogy you just used. Yeah. Now you're gonna become the dirty ex that they only return to you when it doesn't green on the other side. At least if you get like a completely different person, I don't know, man.
I want a Stellenbosch guy.
Benny McCarthy is also being so.
Yeah, I was about to say Benny was mentioned from what I've seen. Pizzo has been mentioned.
Benny in the technical area. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would actually love him. I actually liked him when he was still in Mzansi.
I'd take him.
When last did Pirates have a very opinionated, always in the news kind of coach? I don't know if you guys would ask yourselves or would remember. I'll probably also ask the chat. When last did Pirates have a talk? I mean, Rulani was that kind of guy. Just that he wasn't so bombastic with his views, but he just, everybody wants to hear what he has to say, kind of guy.
Yeah.
But most Pirates coaches, they only start getting vocal maybe after a bit of time in charge. But we don't usually have loud plumbers, So, it's going to make it. I just don't want to wake up one day and realize that we love having a bunch of yes men and nobody's bigger than the club, and it's not about trophies and all of that stuff, and that makes people feel like, you know what, you know how the word goes around. If it's you want to do what, you want to go to Pirates, okay, make sure you get there, you win your trophies, and you get out of there. Smile at the beginning. I don't want to be that kind of club that they talk about us like that. Behind our backs, and we think we have all this pool and everybody, and it's a privilege and all of that stuff. So that's
on our continent. This is the only pool on our continent.
In Africa,
Imali.
Oh, Imali. Oh, sure.
That's why these ones going to the Club World Cup stresses me, bruh, because why do they need more money? Why? I'm gonna pray about this. Like, I need prayer.
50 million euros in the bank.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Mr. Coach, I think you're still muted if you're talking.
Yeah, I have muted him. Mr. Coach, let me unmute you there. It's Mr. Coach.
Is he with us?
He look, he's speaking. He speaks. Oh, okay. It says no microphone selected. Don't worry, let me help you out. Just look at your phone and accept that request, Mr. Coach. Look at your phone and he wouldn't hear. Okay. Now, the problem with him is that I'm seeing here on OBS is saying no microphone selected. So anyway, I'll just keep him muted for now, and then I'll switch him off over here, and I'll just keep an eye on him. But please carry on.
Yeah, can I just ask though, why can't your coach just pass by Naturena and just fetch our one?
What do you mean?
Shot left, pack him in a suitcase. Just take him. I don't want to see that guy next season under any circumstances. You see him and Ruben Amorim, they must follow each other. They must go to other clubs. I don't want to see them near my clubs. I want to enjoy being a Kaizer Chiefs fan next year and a Man United fan.
Ah, man. Now, guys, I am a little bit lost for words. Because
coach is stressed. That's all I know.
I can also see it. I can see it in his face. His stress, Mr. Coach. I think he must just put up a sharp sign once he can hear us, and I'll tell him whether his microphone is audible. But we already had his face there before, so it's the same thing. It's just his face. Anyway, you can hear him.
Yeah, I think I had him talk just now.
I think I'm hearing him. He must just do his mic checks a lot because he likes to speak when spoken to, and then we wouldn't know whether his thing is working.
Yo, can y'all not hear me?
Now we can hear you, sure. Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Coach,
fantastic.
how was your stress, Chief?
I want to touch quickly on the Club World Cup thing. Fetu, I was talking to you earlier off air, bro, that as Orlando Pirates, our problems began officially today. Today was opening day of crisis or vlog in our club.
Yeah.
I think about the coach situation.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the transfer window.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about the fact that in a couple of weeks, I might have to watch Sundowns lift 2 trophies in my own 2 eyes. I gave my bitter rivals a free cup. And my coach decided to drop me in front of people in the mall and decided to divorce me there, Jay, in public instead of
watching you say, "Hey, coach, coach, where's my coach?" And people are just looking at you saying, "Ish, I think you went that way." Ish. Yeah, I think we have many problems.
You guys were talking about the Club World Cup thing, ne? I just want to quickly touch on that. Do you guys know that Sundowns are going to get a special transfer window for this Club World Cup? That's only eligible for them.
Yes, sir.
And you realize that transfer window means that they can go out there and sign everybody we are dreaming about and discussing, and not only physically keep, sell, or bench mode, whatever, unveil the player.
Yep.
And then the season starts.
About it.
And we're left with our.
That's why I keep bringing it up. This Club World Cup thing is a bigger deal. And the PSL people are sleeping. Ne? When those teams come back next season, they're going to ask themselves, what happened? Like, this is the same team. Yes, it is. But they went and they are balling now. You thought they were balling before. Now they are cashing out, bro.
Yeah, Mr. Coach. You have outlined a bunch of problems.
Exactly.
You have outlined a lot of problems. In fact, too. I can't even begin to start unpacking or anything of the sort, né? So just give me some time, Mr. Coach. Give me some time. Let me hear about what Khotso thinks is going to happen with this club. Mr. Khosa, do you think you're going to reach the top 8? I don't know how your points are looking right now, A and B. What are your ambitions for next season with/without Nabi?
Look, I don't think the top 8 is realistic. Let's get to the chase, okay? I'm not beating Polokwane City, and I think it's a Sekhukhune that we still have to play. Those guys, I'm not beating them. My season ended this weekend. I needed this cup. Like, I was desperate. I had to use negativity so that if I win, it feels more like I can feel it more, the win. So my season's over personally. I'm just looking forward to hopefully getting a club statement from Chiefs to say that idiot is gone. I'm hoping we get a coach, one that can actually speak either one of our top languages or English. Not recycled from the league, because I'm also tired of that Chiefs thing of recycling coaches in the league.
Daniel, I found Daniel translator.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I feel like he was confusing the players with his tactics, because it goes from this mouth, then it goes to that mouth, then it's broken telephone, and then maybe that's why my defenders didn't know. Must I mark my hopper, or are you marking my hopper, or are we doing the Spider-Man meme? It's not me, it's you. No, my players were confused. So I need a clear communicator. But I also need somebody who understands our football, because at the moment, Chiefs doesn't have an identity at all. So we need to go back to grassroots, to basics. That's what I want to see next year. Let's just fundamentally understand the league we are playing in. Yes, we're in CAF. I'm happy. Do I think we'll win CAF? No, it's mainly for the money, to be honest, that we get out of being in the competition. But I want us to rebuild us at home next year. That's what I want to see. I don't expect us to be competing with you and Sundowns. That's unrealistic. Heck, we've got like 8 other teams above us right now.
Who are we?
There's like 8 other people. Like right now, I'm not even saying 10, because there might be somebody who jumps us in the next coming days. You know what I'm saying? So we need to find a way to just get into, as they say in England, top 4. Let's just see top 4, how we get there. And then let's win another cup. Maybe win the Nedbank again. I don't know. We'll see, because we're not in the top 8. We can't compete for the Pirates Cup, unfortunately. And they should just name it that next year, by the way. They should just MTN should be a background sponsor. They must just be giving us their money, but they must just put it as the Orlando Pirates Cup in black and white. It's their cup. So just let them be the sponsors of that thing. So we're not going to be in the Ancestral Cup.
Our specialist is gone, so all bets are off.
I could say already, man. He just wants to put us in more hot water.
You guys have been winning it.
Jose has been winning it.
So I call it the Ancestral Cup. Hopefully we will come back to the Carling Black Label and not disgrace ourselves like we have, because what a shambles of a performance we've been in that thing as well. So for me, it's going to be like business as usual. We're just going to take baby steps, hopefully. That's all it is. I don't expect us to make a seismic shift just because of the Nedbank. Cups sometimes paper over the cracks. Yeah. And there's a lot of cracks in this team. A lot.
That's a funny analogy. With the cups over the cracks. No. Okay. So you're saying you want Nabi gone, and you want somebody who can at least speak a little bit of minimum English.
You know, must just like help them understand. Because some of these guys, like Spanish, you're saying press. I'm not saying what press is. They don't know what counter pressing. They don't know what trigger points are. Now you are bringing all of this tactual. No, man.
Yeah.
Bring it back to us.
You know we ain't going nowhere though, right?
Who?
Yeah, Nanabi. No Chiefs in their right mind will ever just be like, okay, thanks, Nabi. Or
I think we'll go, man.
They are losers if that's the case. And you know what? Let that guy play Amazulu next year. We know Nkabis. Okay, I'm not saying nothing, but we know Nkabis. So he either leaves willingly or we. Let me just leave it there. Next thing you know, Saps is at my door. I don't need those problems.
You're saying you know who?
As Nkabi.
No, it's fine. I guess it makes sense why you want him gone. And Temba, the man who eats the cheese, whether he wants it or not. Any any hopes of the CAF and any hopes of the Club World Cup? What are your ambitions in both tournaments?
Well, what I would say is this, man. Do I think there's a possibility we could win the Club World Cup? I wouldn't say no. But when I look at the team playing in that competition, man, everybody is crap at the moment, including Real Madrid. And I
They will
think
still beat you, even though they're crap. I don't know why you're speaking like this.
Yeah, they're gonna wake up with you. Hey, this man doesn't know.
bro, don't tell it can happen, man, because what is that? You don't have to be the best team to win that trophy. It's a tournament. So there are ways whereby teams can just swing in your form. But
Yeah.
even though I don't win it,
Uh-huh.
I would love to go far because the 50 million I'm getting, which you guys are not getting, you guys don't know what that is called. It's called privilege. We getting 50 million euros, So, and if we go further, it stops. I think when you go to the second round, it's 70 million. We keep going. So by the time you guys are busy with players you want to sign, I've packed everybody already. Packed like the good ones there. Then I probably leave the ones that not good. But my what I want in that trophy, if they give me the Club World Cup, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it, man. But
And the CAF?
yeah, but it's in the bag already. CAF is in the bag already. That one is secured already. It's in
Hey,
the bag.
where's the salt? Where's the house salt?
It's in the bag. It's in the bag already. I'm winning that already. Like I'm winning it already.
Yeah.
Then I would want us to go as far as we can in the Club World Cup. We will get to the semi-final. Let's get the money.
You're not going anywhere in that tournament. That's fine. And then when it comes to Cardoso and your squad next season, going forward, how are you feeling about them?
I'm not really, really impressed, man, with some players whereby I put some kind of expectation.
Hey, but
I would
yeah.
I would expect for us to go get, because Peter Shawudili this season when that guy was a horrendous, man. Honestly, it was horrendous. I would just hope they bring in a striker as well.
Yeah.
Let me know it was quality because he's a quality striker.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody that can actually give him that push. I would not say.
I mean,
no
you just
to
got a
midfielder
striker
as well.
though. You come from getting a striker.
I wouldn't say no to a midfielder as well.
Okay.
I want to
These guys just want to sign everything.
Hey.
Yeah, we play the Club World Cup, man. Vegeta, we need squad. I'm playing the Club World Cup, so I don't want to just want everybody to be rusty. I want the squad to be big, whereby everybody gets. I don't care who starts. If you ask me, the striker who brought in, if you ask me who bench who, I don't give it. I don't care who starts or who benches. Just fight for it. That's what I care about. Fight for it. Fight for the shit. That's what I care about. I need a big squad to be able to have that whereby my players are well rested after the Club World Cup, even though they're coming back for the PSL, they don't get the fatigue just because of the fact that they've been playing too many games, Like you guys don't really understand what I'm talking about. You guys probably play 1-2 competition. Nedbank Cup, MTN 8. No, man.
I'm so sick of the Sundowns team, gents.
We play so many. We play so many. The PSL is there, the Nedbank, the MTN 8, the CAF Champions League. You see, so I want big squad whereby it gives me that avenue to explore and be like, okay, you sit down today, you're playing. And when I'm talking about squad, I'm talking about players that are good enough to start for Chiefs, Pirates.
Yeah, that's
I want them to be on the bench.
Good enough to start for Fulham. Oh, you want the Chiefs Pirates quality to be on your bench.
Yeah.
And then you want to start with your Fulham quality.
Yeah.
You see, the hate starts today, bro.
Yeah.
I hate this team, bro. The hate starts today. We are starting.
And you guys, I don't know why this is why are they delaying? I like I would not say no to Mofoken. I want Mofoken, man. I want that kid.
In pyramids we trust.
I want Mofoken. So you guys know that, man.
No.
This man is not happy. This man, I don't know what he wants. Because I mean, Cardoso right now has free reign here. It doesn't even matter how he does in the Club World Cup. He just needs to win 1 or 2 games and do a little bit well. Thank you, Vegeta, for that background. and he just needs to.
I want Cardoso gone.
He doesn't need to do anything to stay. He will stay.
I want him gone. I'm sorry. Ronaldo Mukwena is not in a job anymore. He can come back to Pirates. Sorry. Ronaldo Mukwena, at this point in time, is no more in a job. I don't resack him, but when I read an article, he said former. He didn't use so.
Well, they've got a new coach, so I'm gonna have to say they did fire him.
So I wouldn't say no. Bring him back.
I unfollowed the page.
Whose page?
Way dead, bro. I'm like these pricks, bro. How do you get rid of those guys like in secret? How was this about Rolando?
Ish. No, I guess they did announce him. So I think now the pertinent thing that I need to ask Mr. Coach is what comes of the league now, because we have given Kaizer Chiefs a reason to sing and dance. Mamelodi Sundowns is going to come away with the league and everything like that. I think if we had won this Nedbank Cup, we would still give the rest of the league hope, in the sense that, guys, Sundowns is a giant, but there are other giants in this league, the likes of Pirates. Look at them. Maybe they'll do something. Is this, like I was saying earlier, I think I said it, it was kind of blasphemous, but I said it. Before we get to you, Mr. Coach, I just want to look at Pirates' recent, Chiefs, Sundowns. It's even hard to say their name. Sundowns' recent form. 3-0 Stellenbosch, 3-0 Chippa United, 2-0 Cape Town City, 3-0 Richards Bay, and they had the 1-0 against Al Ahly, and basically the last goal they conceded was the 1-1 against Al Ahly at home, if I'm not mistaken. Temba's nodding his head there.
Yeah,
nodding his head there.
We'll get job done, man.
So, with them getting the job done like this, and Pirates falling away, not even taking it into the last, let me say, for us, it's not even going to be the last 5 games of the league. I think we threw it, who said it's about 8 games or something like that. What does this mean for the league, especially with the money that they're going to get, and Pirates changing their coach? So much going against everybody else.
Yeah, I'm fit to. Listening to Temba speak a few minutes ago, I wanted to vomit, bro. Hearing him talk about improving his squad, FIFA Club World Cup, 50 million euros, and all the beautiful things about how he can go sign 10 more players because he's got another tournament to play in. He won the league. To be honest, without breaking sweat. Yeah, sure, we gave him a run for 6 months. But in the grand scheme of things, wasn't really that hard for them. It's becoming a farmers league, bro. It's honestly becoming a Sundowns and the rest soccer league type of thing. I think obviously that speaks to something you guys touched on last week. Financial fair play. I think there's definitely some foul play going on before they were gonna get this 50 million on FIFA.
Yeah,
it's not like they weren't already spending 100 every season. No team can compete with them when it comes to salary packages for players, and that's obviously a huge thing going into any transfer window. And honestly, as Orlando Pirates, we were the nation's only chance this season. If no, on at least making it saving face for the league, bro, making it a little bit less embarrassing. And like you were saying, they were really another giant in the country, but all of that has gone too slow. I think, especially Sundowns going into this particular Club World Cup, that money they're gonna get, the participation fee, the special transfer window, we're just never gonna catch up, bro. It has now become officially too expensive to play on Sundowns' level. and it's clear that the two owners in Soweto are willing to spend that kind of money. So it's bleak for the league, bro. It's not looking good.
Yeah, famous last words, gents. It's not looking good. Silence after that.
It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good.
Imagine when I had that distress call at 911. Where are you? Oh, I'm in this place, and who are you with? Oh, and it's not looking good. So, damn.
Not looking good, bro. See,
Yo. Vegeta, I actually have to thank you for venting on my behalf, with the whole stepping stone thing. Right now, I don't know how you would weigh in on the whole never going to catch up. You heard what Mr. Coach said, never catch up. We might never catch up. I'm looking at Bundesliga. I remember there was a Klopp winner, and I remember there was a Xabi Alonso winner. But ever since then, I'm pretty sure it's been Bayern for probably the last 20 years. Somebody can correct me. But is that where we are going?
Yes, we are. And I won't lie, bro. I'm a Kaizer Chiefs fan, and what I'm about to say is blasphemous. At some stage, when Pirates was doing well, I said, I hate Pirates, but for the greater good of this league, we need a different league winner. Where that comes from, it doesn't matter. Because what Sundowns are doing, and it's not their fault, bro, because the rest of our teams are also not serious about life. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like Coach was saying, like, these guys don't want to invest. I've been crying about my ownership for how long? Like, even Temba knows. I don't like Nabi, but my word, I don't like the Motawungs even more. Because what they are doing to my owner's legacy, original owner, the original, is a shame. And it's even worse because Kaizer Chiefs fans, when they're celebrating, they put old footage of derbies, and you see what Kaizer Chiefs used to be and what Pirates used to be. And to a degree, Sundowns was trying to be the rich kid who was trying to fit in. It was spread out nicely, man. You had a Bushbucks here. If people remember Bushbucks winning, you had Super Sport winning. It was a competitive league, man. And then the rest of us, again, it's not Sundowns. Sundowns got the money, but we also let them, man. We just looked at them and said, "Have at it."
Yeah.
And I'm pissed because I know those Kaizer people make money from this team, man. There's money in the South African market for football.
Why are we making it seem like there isn't? Like, maybe it's on price fixing, If me and you are Sasko and Albani and we price fix our bread, and then here comes a blue ribbon tomorrow and is just as good as us but much cheaper, everybody's going to buy a blue ribbon. So now me and you, Sasko and Albani, we are being stubborn and we are saying, no, this is how much bread costs and we are not shifting from there. No, let them be cheap. No, eat their bread. Eat blue ribbon, it's fine. There are some houses that you would go into, you open the pantry and you find Sasko. And that is where we are eating and we don't care what blue ribbon does. And for me, that is, it's got a tune of Enemy of Progress 1. Because I've never ever heard any of our owners, me and you, Vegeta, complain about the state of South African football, football development, all of those things. The person that I've probably heard make the most noise about that, two people. Jomosono, a little bit after he wasn't so important anymore, and the other person,
you know what about Jomo? I don't think that guy should be saying anything, man. Because where are you talking from? Where? You're not even. I don't know if you are still in NFD because, bro,
like I wasn't even playing players.
Cosmos, we don't even know where it is. I'm sure probably they are playing Alex League.
Phillies Games International.
Like that is where the level is. He mismanaged his team. Phillies game, you go to Phillies game, he's busy playing the competition. It's crazy, man. If people are talking, Jomo should keep quiet. I don't know, like on what ground are you going to talk from?
Okay, hold on. Don't tangent too much from my point. My point was from the people from before Motsepe came in and started changing things, because remember, it's not just a PSL thing. He started with us. Now he's gone to Africa. So obviously there's some sort of progress, some sort of change, some sort of evolving that he wants to see happen, to the point where I'm pretty sure he's had multiple meetings with Koza and Dr. Koza, and many meetings with your owner Vegeta, and they probably didn't want to hear nothing that he had to say, and they were like, yeah, you do it yourself, and look at where we are now. You were saying, Mr. Timber?
One thing is that the fact that he got re-elected for the president, for CAF president again, just tells you how much job he's doing, honestly.
Yeah.
And honestly, is that what I would say is this: I think if we won this league already, we've got the infrastructure, the pitch, everything, the fan base, it's there. The commercial value is there.
Yep.
It's on some part. I believe if the league, all of us just wanted to just be a team whereby it's not easy for Sundowns to just come every year, be sure we're taking it. No. What they need to do is that every club owner needs to, put their hand in their pocket and bring out the check. You need to spend money on players, quality players as well. And also the players themselves as well need to, bro, those guys these guys are, man, those are you.
I think a financial fair play. I'm telling you, money is above everything, like Khotso was saying. It has to be financial fair play, because they can develop players and buy players as much as they want, but any good player that you have can always go to Sundowns for triple the money.
Yeah, definitely. They want to win.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest? I've got a lot of friends on the continent. Okay, yeah, friends on the continent, and not a lot of their leagues get televised like our league does. Not even there are people in the Caribbean who get Super Sport and can actually watch PSL. We actually have the opportunity to be the Premier League of our continent, because outside of the footballing infrastructure, we've got the telecommunications infrastructure. Multi-choice is ours. Most of the continent watches our content.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, Premier League is not the best in Europe, personally.
Sure.
But because they've got the financial power and the TV power behind it, and they've got the eyes of the world, they've got the money to go and buy the best on the continent. Because if you look at a Fulham would trap a lot of teams, Chief, in our continent. Because they can afford to buy people from other clubs in the continent. So even with us,
in the world, Chief.
Yeah. So first of all, you maximize the power of the league in terms of its commerciality. Because if you've got the same structure that the Premier League has, where obviously the bigger teams with more eyes get more money, our smaller clubs will also have money, and maybe they might be able to better compete in terms of relegation, because the gap between NFD and us is also a little bit shocking. But anyway, I think the commerciality part of it, and then the financial fair play. Yes, we are bringing in money, but in order to be competitive, we need to let teams spend relative to their actual value. Because another problem in South African football is that a lot of clubs are dying because owners are spending willy-nilly when they do spend. I mean, how many clubs have ceased to exist now because this one bought this one status or that one? No. We need some sort of sustainability in the league. Yes, let's bring the money. The money will come from commercializing the league. But the second part of it is let's regulate it. South African regulation, that's a problem right there already. Because if you think those SAFA guys are going to watch all of this money coming into PSL and are just going to be like, hey, they're going to come and steal. They're going to come and steal. And that's the problem of our continent. It's not just a South African problem. It's a continental problem that we don't let things progress.
How beautiful would it be, gents, if Motsepe had to turn an AFCON into a tournament that plays with the other tournaments, when it's South American tournament plus the European one. Also, AFCON is playing at the same time, and it doesn't have this thing of being a second grade tournament. And then after it does all of that for Africa, comes back to the PSL. And it says, Dr. Koza, you look like you're getting old there. and then he fixes us here, because all of these things usually take a lot of time. I mean, I'm just looking at the City issue right now, and you just touched on the Premier League thing. I'm thinking of how they got there and what's their state right now. They got there as a collective, Mfethu. Yes, you had your big teams, sure, but I feel like collectively everybody, because people started going to England and they started becoming big, everybody in the rest of the world would either go there for money, but also to prove themselves and to be seen by the rest of the world. You'd have to go first to an Arsenal before you go to a Barcelona kind of thing, knowing that it's not the very best teams, but because it's the most commercially viable league, even if you're going there just for the status, you'll go there for the status. And what else? Yeah, the one about the status, it's a Ditlapo, is a whole another can of worms. But yeah, because each club, even if it's a Southampton, I have no right to know that the Sheffield Wednesday exists. But because its fans have always been there, and they in England they have this thing, a club is basically owned by its fans, or a club is its fans. I think they also have that in Germany, but because they have that philosophy, it's a
community thing. Like
Sure,
the stadiums are literally in the communities that support them.
Yeah, and you get I don't know I don't know what happened with Chiefs, but I remember there was a time their stadium is now Moses Mapida. Oh, now they play here. Oh, now they play there. All of those things are the things that I feel like they are part of the smell of what's been going on in this league. Thank you to Mr. Motsepe for loving football, and having money at the same time. Come back and save us. We are waiting for you.
The third tier is sponsored by him. It's the Motsepe League.
Yes.
I think we forget. He's also holding up the third tier of football.
He's probably got many enemies that he's just cutting down every day and overcoming, that we don't know of, that we probably even support and stuff like that. But such is South African football. Yes.
But Kebi, you said something before you round up.
Yeah.
You said something that is very important. And I think they need to look into that, because the AFCON as a tournament, it's not been taken serious. And why is that? How about we be in a position whereby let's play the competition when Europe are playing, South America are playing their Copa America, CONCACAF are playing their own. Let also play at that point in time as well. Whereby, because I can tell you for sure, if the AFCON is going on, it will only take certain people to watch it. It will not attract the people, because there's Premier League going on, there is La Liga going on, there's Bundesliga going on. How about once they are doing, everybody's just playing the competition, whereby as you finish playing the Europe, you watch the Europe. If you want to switch to South America, you watch South America, because the last one they did, it was Copa America playing at the same time with Europe and CONCACAF, whereby you could do the watch along for Europe. After finishing Europe, you still do the one for what was it called?
For South America.
Copa America. So I think they need to just do that, because that for me is the only way. I think if there's like a Mo Salah doing really well, he's doing on the club side, and they can also see him perform as well for Egypt, whereby everybody is watching it. Then he has the chance. But in an atmosphere whereby Liverpool are playing, is because they're playing, nobody watches it.
Yeah.
And that is why Carragher will say what he said about the AFCON. And for me,
because they can play at the same time. All you need key is South America. They've got a different time zone, so it makes it much easier for them to play at the regular time. For us, it just mean, okay, Sharpo, we take the afternoon slot, Euro takes the evening slot, and South America will play at 12 at night. Thank you very much, Temba, for for pointing that one out. I think let's wrap up here. Temba, I'll take that as your last piece, but I'll give you one last chance when we round again. Mr. Coach has said his final words is not looking good. Vegeta, in all the Makosi and Pyramid glory, I can see the chest is puffed up, the chin is up, chin is up, and stomach in, chest out. The shades looking Gucci. How do you want to close Van Dag's podcast?
Thank you to Kaizer Chiefs for bringing us some sort of happiness this season. It doesn't change the fact that I suffered. I also want to say regarding the final topic, Gayton also has to come to the party as the sports minister to help Mr. Motsepe, because he needs to root out the corruption at a SAFA level so that he can allow the league to flourish. Because honestly, unlike other countries, South Africa is a country where people can enjoy playing football because we don't have as many religious laws. For one, the climate is nice.
Facts.
We are a modern country on the continent. So it's not like people are leaving luxury overseas to come here. It's the same, guys. Don't let people lie to you. South Africa is a nice country to live in. So if we can get our league up there, and we've got world-class stadiums, so these people can't even complain about the pitch. So if Gayton and Motsepe can just, I think we'll all benefit from it. But otherwise, I'm a course of a pelumoy.
Mr. Tamba, is that just a goodbye or is it a... I don't know.
All I will say is that, boys, you know what the time is. I want the CAF Champions League final. I want it. I want to beat Pyramid home and away. And I also get me the league. Then we'll talk about the next one. Club World Cup. Not for everybody. Just for us alone.
One thing I don't want to do, I don't want to see Jose. Jose, you show up at that Club World Cup. Jose, you show up at that Club World Cup.
He's going to be there.
Thank you very much for joining us on the Happy People TV Big 3 podcast. This is how we are going to close it. And just don't forget to hit the like, subscribe to be notified, switch on those notifications, and share Namapagania so we can grow the community. Danko in advance. Danko.